Hi, this is Shade Foray with TaxSaleSupport.com. I'm here with Steven Swenson, and this is one of our property deal of the day videos where we look at different deals that we see that have happened recently in real estate at tax sales, and we discuss them, things that make the deal interesting or make it a good deal or a bad deal, whatever it might be. So we're going to be reviewing the property we're looking at here today is a property that just sold recently in a New York sale. So this property I think sold in the last week or so. It sold for $40,000. It's a manufactured home or prefab home, essentially is what it was. With a built date of 1989. So really, it's kind of a newer property in a lot of ways. A 3-bedroom, 2-bath, just under 1,200 square feet, that is valued at about $139,000, $140,000. So they effectively picked it up for about 28% of value, which is just really a screaming deal for a property that is of newer construction like this, and that is also in pretty good condition. It's hard to win them at that low of a price point. So yeah, great win.
Yeah, condition's going to be key. Like Shay talked about, the fact that it's semi-new, built in 1989. We can also, looking at the roof, it looks like that it's probably been re-roofed since that time. It's got the 3-bedroom, got that extra bath. That 2-bathroom is going to be important in trying to resell the property. It's always just easier to sell a 3-bedroom, 2-bath sometimes than it is to sell a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, at least location specific. It's got some decent size to it. It's got a nice yard, a nice piece of land. So picking it up for 40 grand, the value of around 140, that leaves almost $100,000 worth of potential profit in it. And we've mentioned this before when we've seen manufactured housing, and we have some investors that we work with. At the beginning, they might kind of dismiss manufactured mobile homes. But for us, if the mobile home is in good condition, or the manufactured home, the prefab, like this case, it's in good condition, it's on its own piece of land, then to us, that's real property. The county assesses it a real property. They consider it real property. So with it being on its own foundation, in this case, we're going to compare it, and think of it just as any other type of home. We're just going to realize that it was a manufactured home. And it also has that value that justifies it, 140,000. So even if we had to go in there, or the investor had to go in there and spend, 20 grand rehabbing, adding new carpets, really making it look nice, you could still make $80,000 off this deal. So picked up for a good price, 28 cents on the dollar. And overall, we think the investor will probably do pretty well in this.
Yeah, it's hard to get to do better, or to to get a better property than these ones for this kind of a price point. In other words, at $40,000, this is really an excellent property, and it is in nice shape. And yeah, being from 1989, it at least we know how things were built. We know what products were used. There is much less about the property's history that we're unaware of, with a property like this. And those are all good things for us. These properties also tend to be fairly easy to fix and repair. But yeah, the price point on this we love, as well as the property itself. It's a good little investment property, and this would actually be a great one to hang on to or hold long term, just because of its size and age. It would work out really well as some kind of a rental you held on to.
Yeah, we have a lot of students that work with us on our coaching program or our membership that like picking up these kind of properties because they can rent them out, and the property will pay for itself within a year or two, maybe 5 years, and maybe a little bit more expensive property. But that's just going to mean residual income every single month. Now, if you like what you're learning, you're interested, please like, subscribe, ask any questions in the comment section. And if you'd like some additional training, the best place to be able to get that training is going to be our website, TaxSaleSupport.com. We've been doing this since 2007, offering auction list, weekly webinars, all of our over-the-counter list, our training videos, our training programs. It's all available for a low monthly fee. We'll even save you a bunch of money if you want to do a year membership up front. So go ahead and check out our membership program. We really think it is the best value in tax sale education.
Yeah, absolutely. And good luck with your investing. We love to see our students succeed. So Good luck with that, and keep an eye out for the next video that we put out.
Yep, thanks again.